removing this striker panel. There you go. See that? I bent that tab down right there. Slide that spring down on there. There you go. If you got a 71 to 76 Caprice or Impala, AKA a Donk, or any other B-body car, and your door won't stay closed, I'm gonna show you how to fix it. Or if the door won't unlock and you can't get the door open, I'm gonna show you how to fix that too. As a matter of fact, you can take what I'm gonna show you today and you can apply it to any kind of old school General Motors car. Guaranteed. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Today, YouTube, we're gonna be removing this striker panel right here. As y'all can see, man, this thing here is moving freely. So we're gonna take this piece out in order to assess it and see what's going on with it, see if we can fix it. But in order to do that, first thing you gotta do is you gotta get your door panel off. And on these older model cars, I know a lot of times people, they bust the door panel up or they break things trying to get them off. Today, I'm gonna show you how to remove the door panel off of this 75 Caprice. And this process is basically the same for the Donk, which is the 71 to 76 Caprice or Impala. So y'all pay attention. I'm gonna show you exactly how to get it off. Very first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this top piece. And you got two Phillips screws. You got a Phillips screw here. And you got a Phillips screw on the other side right there. So let me get those off and we'll be right back. Now that I got these screws off right here, just gonna kind of finagle this up. Let me actually do that with both hands real quick. See, I was able to finagle this top part up. So I got it off. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on this bottom part right here. Actually, we got two screws up in there. There they go. Actually, we got one right there, a Phillips screw right there, and a Phillips screw right there. So I'm gonna get these two Phillips screws off, and then we'll start popping this door panel out. We're gonna be real careful when we pop it out. That way we don't break the little plastic clips behind it. So let me get these Phillips screws out. We'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all, these door things, these little clips, door clips broke right here. So we gotta put these back in. They're still good. We just gotta put them back in the door panel right here. So let me get those switches off so we can take this all the way off. Be back in a minute. All right, y'all. Now that we got that off, we're gonna try to take these mechanisms off here. Take this lock off. And if you look real closely, I'm gonna take the outside lock off. If you look real closely, you see that little hook right there? Touch it. Oh man. Look real closely, see that little hook on the end of it. This little hook right here. I'm gonna slide this back right here that way with a screwdriver, and the outside lock should come off. So let me do that. Once you get that clip out the inside, the lock should just come right off, y'all. That's it right there. That little piece makes connection. This little piece right here makes connection with the latch assembly kit. So I'm gonna set that out the way. Just sit that clip right there. Next thing is I'm gonna take this little lock and unlock assembly loose, and this just slides out right here. See, I got these out, and now that just comes out. So now that I got that, now that I got the outside locker loose, and I got the lock assembly loose, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my impact. Let me show y'all what I'm gonna use. This is what I'm gonna use to get this out. This is an impact. And how it works is put this in here like this. Then you put a hammer on the end of this right here and hit that with a hammer, and it'll spin. Let me do that and put a hammer on this so I can bust them bolts loose, y'all. So let me get that done. I'll be right back in a minute. All right, now that I got these 3 bolts out, it's a little hook that you gotta uninstall. And it's the hook, this rod right here. So I'm gonna slide this down a little bit. Put the camera down so I can play around with it a little bit. All right, y'all. I got this down. I actually had to take the actuator rod off, and I just clipped it out the thing and slid it off. And now you can see the rod that I gotta take off. Gotta take this little clip off right here, and then this thing will slide out. So I'm gonna get a screwdriver and slide this piece off, and then take that little rod out. This is the rod that connects to the handle right there. After I do that, this whole mechanism should slide down and slide back, and it should slide right out this hole right here. So let me do that. Be right back with y'all in a minute. All right, y'all. Here's the latch assembly right here. Suckers ain't moving or nothing. So let's put this on the workbench, see if we can't play around with it and get it fixed. So be back in a minute. Gonna try to free it up. Free it up and just kind of move the parts around. You know what I'm saying? Do it free easy. Look at that. Start moving easy. I just freed that piece up. Get all that rust coming up out of there. Just keep working it. Keep spraying it. There you go. Now it's clicking. Doing what it's supposed to do now, y'all. Got it everything freed up. Look like I'm gonna have to replace this spring right here. Same as in the other car on the other side. So this piece can go up right here. This spring needs to be replaced. It's rusted out. So I'm gonna go up to the hardware store and get a spring right here. This spring right here is rusted. See that? It's busted up. So let me show you how to fix that. It's got this little piece right here. Y'all see that little tab right there? It's a little tab right here. If you got a General Motors vehicle and the lock mechanism won't unlock, it's because this little piece right here, it's because of this little spring right here is broken and this is stuck down. See, when it's stuck down, you can't unlock it. This spring is supposed to push that out and it don't work. So it gets stuck in the lock position. But when it's up, you can unlock it. Just like that. So I need a spring here. In order to get that off, I'm gonna have to bend this little lever down right here. The little lever, y'all see that little tab right there? I'm gonna bend that down. That way, I can get this off of here. I can replace this spring right here. There you go. See that? I bent that tab down right there. You see that? Tab is flat. Now that can slide all the way up like that. It can slide all the way over. Let me bend it down a little bit more. Bingo, got it out, y'all. See? Now I can slide a new spring on here. Slide that old spring off. It's broken. Slide the old spring off, slide the new spring on, and then repack it with grease and we'll be good to go. So let me go get a spring and I'll be right back, y'all. Take this out, stretch the spring out just a little bit. Now I can slide it down on there. See that? See that? Slide that spring down on there. All right. Now, hold that. There you go. See that? Look at that, YouTube. Lock, unlock. It frees up like it's supposed to. I gotta unlock it. Now the latch moves. That's it. Got it lubed up nice and good, YouTube. That's it. Time to go back in now. All right, y'all. Here's my latch assembly right here. And I'm gonna go back in with it right here. Slide it along and then slide it up into place. And the first thing I'm gonna put on is this little lock handle right here. Is that little handle right there, that little rod right there. It goes right here. It goes right there. It goes right here. This little piece right here. So let me do that. I'll be right back in a minute. All right, y'all, there go the little piece on the end right there that I got on. Got it slipped back on. My tripod broke, so it's kind of hard for me to hold the phone and do it at the same time. So now that I got that rod and that little clip piece on, I'm gonna slide this up and line it up with this. Line up with these 3 holes. So let me put the phone down and I'll be right back in a minute. All right, y'all, check it out. There you go. Set pretty solid, don't it? There it is. Show y'all the driver's side. Driver's side shit solid too. I took the hood off. For those of y'all that's new to the channel, we actually prepping this car right here to do this same thing. This car has an LS swap. We showed y'all step by step. We're gonna do an LT swap on this. But before we do the LT swap, we gotta finish up the structural work. So we're gonna be replacing the fender next. Actually got it halfway off. Video will be coming out later on in the week. How to properly remove your fender. And we also gotta fix this little piece right here. And y'all see that little piece bent down right there? We're gonna fix that so we can put the windshield back in. So stay tuned, man. We're gonna be coming. We're gonna be dropping videos, y'all. Make some progress on this 75 convertible Caprice. That way we can take y'all through the LT swap process, the same as we did on that 72 convertible, y'all. Hey, I fixed the doors, as y'all just seen. And, you know, that's how you continue this process, man, and able to complete it with small wins, man. And once I got that first door unlocked, I ain't even have it fixed. I just got it unlocked. That gave me the momentum and the motivation that I need to continue working on this car. And so keep that in mind, family. It's the small wins that count, that allow you to keep on going and keep pressing forward. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and drop me a comment, y'all. Let me know what you think. All right? With Chevys R Us, our goal is to help you do your LT swap or your LS swap as easy as you possibly can, as inexpensively as you possibly can, y'all. If you like learning this kind of stuff, y'all do me a favor and hit that subscribe button before you get out of here. And turn on your notification bell. That way you see all the new videos when we post them. And just to let you know, we talk about things like this, man, every single Wednesday on Go Live Wednesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we also have a live car show and tell. So if you've been working hard on a project and you want to show it off, hey, we'll be more than happy to have you for Go Live Wednesdays with Chevy's R Us family, y'all. YouTube!